everyone. This is Kamatara Johnson. I'm your Executive Director for Circles USA, and I am joined today by Jennifer Brown, who is one of our newest board members. And we're here to get you all excited about the conference that is coming up and for you to get to know your board members. So, Jennifer, I was hoping that you could just introduce yourself a bit and share why you are on the board.
Thank you so much, KJ. Again, I am Jennifer Brown. I am coming to you from Charleston, South Carolina, where it has been hot. I am so thankful to be on the board. And the reason why I am on the board of Circles, because KJ invited me, who can say no to her? But also because my entire life, I have been fortunate to benefit from social programs and safety nets. One of the ones that stands out to me the most is being a product of Upward Bound. That program helped me shape my future foundation, especially through that very tricky transition from adolescence or teenage years to adulthood. Just being introduced, taking on college tours, talking to people about what to expect when you're in college, the whole concept of Upward Bound, first in your family to go off to college. And I think I'm here today because of that program. So my whole career has been in human service. So I know that successful human service social net programs like Circles are successful. And if you don't have advocates, so if you don't tell your story, people are not going to know, or the myths about being poor in America, being working class will become the true narrative. And I don't want that to happen because I have benefited from social programs like Circles USA. So that's the reason why I was so honored when KJ invited me to join the board and I was able to serve. I would have to say, I have thought about the next question that KJ presented to us about this moment that we're currently in. We have another board member, I'm pretty sure you guys have already talked to Jim, who can always, because he has this wealth of knowledge, this experience, he puts things in perspective. So having a 15-year-old son, being caught up in this moment, what I'm trying to hold on to is we still have the power to pray, to be hopeful, to have faith, and to get into some good trouble, to borrow from one of all of our heroes. Sometimes you got to look at the playbook to realize what is this, the best offense is a good defense. You got to know this is our time to learn. This is our time to be knowledgeable. Unfortunately, these are not the darkest days our country has seen. We sometimes get uncomfortable with change. We want to hold on to what we think is going to make us safe. And a lot of times when you do things out of fear, it doesn't bring out the best in us. So we unfortunately have been at this rodeo before. But the way we're going to be able to look back and be more like Jim is that if we keep our faith, we continue to pray, and we continue to do good work that causes good trouble.
Oh, I love that, Jennifer. Thank you for sharing your inspiration for this moment in time that can feel really overwhelming, but that's very grounding advice from our wonderful board member. And we are asking board members what you hope to gain from the conference, but I know that you're not able to attend. So I'm curious, you might just share a little bit about that, but also what excites you about what you know is going to happen at the conference.
So yes, I unfortunately am not going to be there with you. Kind of even going back to about Circles, single motherhood does rock. It is a great life experience, but at the end of the day, you are the team captain and the cheerleader. So I unfortunately am having to take care of family and hopefully having a winning football season our first year on the football team. So I unfortunately am not going to be there in person with you because of family obligations. And I just think I guess it's not a full circle moment because I'm not there. But and what brought me or introduced me to Circles USA is that I was part of the first chapter that was in what we call the Low Country, the Tri-County area of South Carolina. Our town hall meeting was in Utah. And what you guys are going to learn, especially if you're an advisory board, especially if this is your first conference, is that the stories that you are hearing in Wisconsin, the stories that you're hearing in Greenville, South Carolina, stories that you're hearing in North Carolina, they're dealing with the same thing in Utah. The story, the zip code is different, but the struggle and what drives us to do this work is the same. How it's the oldest cliche in the world, but it's the truth. As much as we love being different and being diverse and being our niche, our corner, we have more in common than we have that's different. And so I'm waiting for all the new people to have that aha moment. So that's what I know is going to be so great, is that I'm not in this fight alone. My brothers and sisters in two time zones away are in it with me. And then once we make that connection at the conference, we can still stay connected, bounce ideas off of each other, and work together to be able to have more good news and tell our stories and continue to grow our work, our success stories, and our chapters.
Oh, thank you so much, Jennifer. I always love talking to you. You're very inspirational to me and such a cheerleader for circles, not only with your lived experience, but also your experience in health and human services. And you bring so much to the board. So we'll miss you, but we'll see you electronically in a variety of ways. And we really appreciate your service on the board. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Jennifer.
Thank you. You guys have fun. Remember Jennifer from Charleston, South Carolina. And I look forward after the conference, us connecting on Zoom meetings, and let's keep doing this work and stay in good trouble.
Thank you.